standing 6'5", number 28, Bryce Sims.
Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
So a look at our starters for Orlando. They've got Duren. Lonzo Ball is out there with James Harden. Then it's Thompson, and it's Duncan, and it's power forward. To the middle. Here's Sensabaugh. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. And the Magic with possession. Here's Thompson. And he makes it on the layup.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Fox against Ball. Here's Sensabaugh. Back to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
That one misses. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose. And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too. He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Here's Sensabaugh, defended by Thompson. Clock at 6. Shoots from 14. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Outside for Harden. There's the triple. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Harden skilled off the dribble, off the catch. He can flat out score.
Outside Davis. Back to Fox. Orlando with the rebound. Here's Thompson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Sensabaugh. Davis looking it over. Shot to stop the run. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Orlando leading by 6. Outside Harden. To the inside. And that one is hammered home.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. He's checked in for Sensabaugh. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Fox, the pass to Grimes. Fox with a screen on Thompson. Here's Grimes. Three-pointer, Fox. Duren with the rebound. Duren's got his 6th rebound on the night.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
And Ball throws it down.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Dillingham's checked in for the Rockets.
First team foul. Here for your Rockets, number 12, Robert Dillingham.
Inside, here's Malowicz. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Malowicz has got his second basket.
Good work between the teammates that time, leading him perfectly.
And out of bounds, Houston will have it. Of all the accolades James Harden has racked up, what do you think he'll be most remembered for, Clark?
You mean aside from his beard, which is pretty impressive, as well as his game? I mean, I think his scoring ability, the way he did it, he was one of the first to really kind of master that step.
Oh, big finish! Man!
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Harden misses.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time. But it doesn't happen often.
Lets it go from 11. Davis for the rebound. Rockets trail by 10. Fox outside. Here's the teardrop. 2 points. That one goes. Fox has got his second basket of the night.
How about the soft touch from Fox? Measuring the floater beautifully. Love his initiative.
Duren the screen. Harden the pass to Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
2 turnovers for him in just the last couple minutes. He needs to be a little more careful with the rock out there.
Hendricks is checked in for the Rockets. White comes in for De'Aaron Fox. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's checked in for Orlando. Ben Simmons comes in for Ball. The shot's good.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
White, the pass to Davis. Pass to Hendricks. Releases. And it's Houston scoring again.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
Here's SGA. Harden controls the rebound and the putback.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Outside White. Davis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Davis slams it home.
Always among the lead leaders in throwdowns. AD's tough around that rack.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's SGA. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Magic lead by 12.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Shoot from the baseline. And another basket for Houston.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
And so it's Orlando ending the quarter up 10. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far, the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
On the court for the Magic, DeAnthony Melton out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position.
That'll definitely steal away some momentum, stripping them of the ball and then grabbing the bucket.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. That one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Count it.
And one thing I love about White's game, he scores on all three levels. He is not afraid at all to go inside.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, good stuff. Grimes, the pass to White. Back to Grimes. Houston working the ball around. They set a pick. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
There's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Davis, he's checked in for Houston. Sensabaugh comes in for Hendricks. So Orlando going with an almost entire new group here. Simmons is checked in for Capella. Thompson comes in for Thibault. James Harden, he's checked in for Melton. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's good as he hits both shots. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Now here's Harden, trying to make up for his poor performance in that loss to the Lakers. Good work there as it goes. Simmons has gotten his first basket of the night.
We talk about the feel for the game, and Simmons has it. So adept at cashing in on what the defense gives him off these pick-and-roll sets, and that's not as easy as he makes it look.
White for three. Orlando with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Ball with it. Grimes covering. Back to Ball. Pass to Simmons. Simmons throws it down hard.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Outside White. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Takes the three. Houston with another miss.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Outside Grimes. Pass to Sensabaugh. Now here's Grimes. White looking it over. 6 to shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Get ready to dance like everybody's watching. Let's see those dance moves. You gotta dance like everyone's watching. Keep it going.
Houston making some changes. Hendricks is checked in for White, and De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Dillingham. Orlando making a switch here. Now Fox. Pass to Davis. Here's Sensabaugh. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his third assist of the night. Fox against Ball. Banked it in off the glass. Ball's gotten his second bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Fox. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
Boy, I like the focus and unselfishness Fox brings to the court. A strong defender with lightning-quick reflexes in every spot. Shoot 2.
No good on that one. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
He hits the second from the line. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
It really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Harden, the pass to Duncan. Davis with the defensive effort. Rockets trail by 12. Pass to Fox. Outside Grimes. Davis with a screen on Thompson. Down low.
2 minutes.
Oh, big man slam by the big man Davis.
Good positioning that time from AD. Working the pick and roll. Beautiful.
To the paint. Here's Duncan. Lets it go. Nails the baby hook. Duncan's got 6 points.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Pass to Hendricks. Now Davis, covered by Duren. Duren with a steal. Doubled by Grimes. Here's Harden. It's hauled in by Houston. After this game, they can look forward to L.A., where they'll match up against the Clippers. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Now here's Harden, covered by Grimes. Inside, here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Pass to Sensabaugh. 36 seconds left in the first half of this game. And here's Davis. Again, Houston.
With that great length and quickness off the floor, Davis rising above to knock it down from mid-range.
Harden, the pass to Duren. Yep, count it. Duren's got 4 points this quarter.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Fox against Ball. Throws it up high. Duren with a steal. Pass to Duncan. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's the Orlando Magic in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. Here next the shot. Nice try. It's all good. Give it up for the participants.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very
One big reason they're up, they're controlling the glass, both boxing out and crashing in.
Yeah, you could tell rebounding was a point of emphasis for them coming into this game.
All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
And you know, for that matchup with the Heat, to even have a chance, they'll probably have to play their best game of the year. I think you could do that in stretches. But can they do it all tonight, Shaq?
I don't see it.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Ball. We've got Davis. Kobe White out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Malawach, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Ball passes to Durant. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
And that's a clever foul choice. I mean, cuts off the dunk and sends him to the strike.
And he's not a very good foul shooter, so that's a heads-up play by the defense there.
And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Down by 15. Outside Davis. Lets the 3 fly. Ball with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
And the Rockets shooting the rocket 58%. Outside Davis. Back to Fox. The kick out to White. Puts up a 3. Orlando with the rebound. Ball's got 4 rebounds now. Duncan pass to Durant. Durant the screen. And he drew the blocking foul. So he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Fox outside.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop-to-loop all day long on the highlight reel.
Fox against SGA. Here's Duncan. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's White. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And that's great work on the glass. That kind of hustle play can energize your team.
Orlando calls timeout. James Harden, he's checked in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Orlando leading by 15. Ball outside. Durant with a screen on Fox. To the middle. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Brian. A new generation is entering the league, and Draymond Green said these young dudes talk a lot of mess. I don't mind it at all. It's just weird to be in a space where they're like, man, I watched you my whole life. But then they're also talking crazy, saying, you had your run, you're old now. Back to you.
Yeah, it flipped quick, doesn't it? Thank you, Allie.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. The drive by Harden, and Harden with the slam.
Phenomenal work from Harden there. The second he sees a lane open up, he attacks.
Rockets trail by 17. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
One more time. Let's hear it for you. What City, Texas?
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. On the wing, Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Easy money for Davis inside.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Pass the ball. To the inside. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Fox outside. Charity stripe shot. Orlando with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Pass to Duncan. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Duncan's got 4 points in the quarter.
You've got to love the way he's scoring it tonight. Very efficient.
Outside Davis. Coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And Houston making a change here. Grimes is checked in. And a change for the Magic as Shia's checked in. Rebounded by Fox. Rockets trail by 15. Three-pointer. Nails it from 3. Grimes has got 6.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
First free throw is good. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Duran with a screen on White. And it's Thompson penetrating. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Quentin Grimes.
5th team foul. At the line for the Magic, Thompson. At the line for 1.
That free throw is good from Thompson. Here's Fox. He's got 5. Outside White. Fox against Ball. Fox, the pass to Davis. Off target with the 3. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Magic. 16-point lead. He can't hit that time.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth. Just couldn't finish.
White finds Fox. Here's Malowich, and he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. Malowich has got 10 points in the game.
Gotta love that effort for the second chance point.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Thompson. Down low, stolen by Davis. Outside Grimes. Driving to the basket. It's deflected. And they get it back. Orlando leading by 14. From 12 feet. Doesn't go that time. To the paint. Here's Malawach. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Duran's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Tries again. Rebounded by Malawach. Malawach has got 4 rebounds now. Thompson against White. Davis with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. The Rockets with another miss. And so it's Orlando up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fourth quarter on the court for the Magic. James Harden out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the shooting guard position. To the inside, Davis. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Inside offense almost seems too easy for Davis, but it's not. I mean, you have to have a lot of confidence, strength, and skill to score against that kind of defense.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And that one's good. Davis.
On display, the advanced skill set of AD. I mean, when he gets it going like that, he's a hard guy to put clamps on.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that. You know, when he gets rolling, guys, he can be an absolute handful to have to deal with. And right now, he is rolling strong.
Now here's SGA. Tight defense on him. Misses the baby hook. Shoots from the elbow. Sends the ball. No good.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Harden can't hit. Rockets trail by 11. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Sensabaugh.
Orlando foul. James Harden.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Malawach is checked in for Hendricks. Then for Orlando, Duran comes in for Capella. And Hield is subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked to the team. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Thanks for that, Allie. The Rockets have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Harden, the pass to Duran. They can't stop the run with that one.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Harden with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Vanderbilt, no good. Rockets trail by 5. Here's Sensabaugh. count the basket.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
The Magic have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Simmons, it's hauled in by Houston. Davis has got 9 rebounds now. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's now only a 1-point Magic lead.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Timeout! Magic! Houston making some changes. White comes in for Grimes. And Fox is subbed in for Dillingham. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Harden. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 17-6 run. White with it. Now Thompson defending. It's White with the drive. On the wing, Fox. Fox takes the hit and scores.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
During the screen. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to go with it before he caught it. Took his eyes off of it. You can't have that at this point in the game.
Checking in for the Magic.
And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 19-6 run.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Ball with it. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Drew. Oh, no good on the layup. Davis outside. Here's Fox. 6 on the shot clock. White outside. Oh, the long ball, no good.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And yes, sir, in stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Fox against Ball. Davis. The putback. Just in time with the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Orlando trailing here. Gilgeous-Alexander punches it home.
Oh, obviously Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
Fox against Ball. Ooh, he leaves no question. Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
And there's the screen. Yes! Using that window!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Orlando.
You see yourself on the screen, and you show us. Let's go. Let's go.
Here's Fox. 43 seconds left in the fourth.
Number 30.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Checked by Davis. SGA doing his thing in close.
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team. Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's a big factor.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. Clock management crucial at this time of the game.
So he gets them both, and it's a three-point game.
Calm under pressure, and every point here means a lot.
Fox against ball. Outside Davis. Launches it from deep. Misses the three. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Magic.
Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. And he does get the second one. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. So a close game here sees Orlando taking this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
James, congratulations on a big win, but I ask you this. Where does this team need to continue to grow?
Our backbone, what we're going to rely on is our defense, and it's on us now defensively to be able to lock up, be able to communicate, and be able to sustain it for full quarters. And once we get that at a high level and consistently, it's going to be a problem.
Thanks, James. Back to you.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And let's leave you with our player of the game, James Harden.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it is must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Edgecombe. Jalen Johnson is out there with Franz Wagner. Then there's Ty Jerome. And it's Reed in at the 5.
And he quickly picks up his first foul. That's something to be aware of.
Now, SGA. Second chance shot. Reed with the block. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. SGA against Jerome. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Duncan throws it down.
Great execution out of the pick and roll. Shea with a perfect delivery.
For the Heat, their last game, a loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota. Pass to Edgecombe. the 10-footer. And that one goes long.
And normally that's an easy 2 for him. I'm surprised he missed that one.
Nice shot. By Thompson.
Gotta do more than this, stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Earlier I spoke with Orlando's head coach. He was blunt when talking about his assessment of Franz Wagner. Coach praised the toughness Wagner plays with, saying, "We're talking about a 6'10" wing who goes hard to the bucket. He invites contact. Those aren't easy guys to contend with." Kevin, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Here's SGA. It's good.
And that's what separates Shea from other guards. He could have absorbed the contact inside and still finish.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Now here's Thompson.
Oh, man!
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. From deep, Johnson, that's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. It seems like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tim, has the ball handling and finishing package of a player 6 inches shorter. What he does at his size is really amazing.
Yeah, I think he has the offensive game of a shorter player because he thought he was only going to be 6'1". He got to 6'6". So now you've got this incredible array of shot making around the rim with a much taller player. That is a difficult combination to deal with.
So he had to readjust not only physically but mentally how he approached the game, correct?
Absolutely. It changed everything for his approach.
And Edgecombe gets it to go. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. SGA against Jerome. And the basket by SGA.
And that's Shea's favorite spot on the floor. His mid-range game is automatic.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Wagner kicks to Johnson. Wagner with a screen for Johnson. Pass to Edgecombe. 4 on the clock. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. Edgecombe's got 8 points.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now, here's Wagner. Harden missing his last shot. Here's Johnson. Back to Jerome. Heat moving the ball around. Here's Edgecombe. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Orlando trailing here. Ball's knocked loose. Jerome with the steal. Pass to Johnson. Now Jerome. Edgecombe with it. 8 points for him. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
And how about the football? Check out those moves in the post, and then the sweet finish to go along with it.
Excellent work around the basket. You're right, GA. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Then for the Heat, Ayton, he's checked in for Jalen Johnson. And Poole subbed in for Ty Jerome. Now, here's Thibault to the inside. Simmons. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And the closer Simmons gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes. I love watching him in attack mode.
To the paint. And Ayton throws it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, Greg, Hedden has been a fun season so far. It feels like the highlights just become more and more spectacular.
And that's because these guys are so competitive, trying to constantly one-up each other, and the fans are the beneficiaries. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Miami's on 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside, Reed. Here's Wagner. Still without a basket. And the 3 off target. We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForge on the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Jordan Poole, he's never shy. He said the big moments, end of the shot clock, end of the quarter, the end of the game, those are nothing. There's real-life stuff that people should use the word pressure for. Basketball might be a little nerve-wracking for like 30 seconds. Kevin, back to you.
He certainly plays without fear. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Miami?
These guys have been so quick off the dribble, finding great lanes to attack and getting themselves to the basket.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
Both free throws good from Reed. 52 seconds left to play here in the first. The Magic trail by 4. Here's Simmons. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Ayton, he's checked in for the Heat. Kevin Huerter comes in for Johnson. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Inside, here's Murray Boyle. Ball against Poole. 5 on the clock. And here's Walker outside. Good on the triple. And the Heat lead by 5.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
And so it's VJ Edgecombe making highlights for Miami. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, that's just great chemistry offensively. Everybody playing for one another and trusting each other. It's beautiful to watch.
Jared Vanderbilt out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Simmons. Then it's Harden, and it's Ball in at the point guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Harden the pass to Vanderbilt, and he uses the glass on the layup. Vanderbilt's got his first 2 points of the night.
And we know about Harden's scoring abilities, but his team heavily relies on that vision and playmaking as well. As they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And when you look at Jordan Poole's game, GA, what makes him special?
I think it's his creativity and elusiveness. Able to get in his bag, if you will, and play with it and create his shot more or less at will. You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Murray Boyle. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And look at Ayton get up there. Have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
Harden attacking. Misses the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Ayton a screen. Down low. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. So, Greg, you played in the league over a decade. What's the toughest thing about being a pro basketball player?
Lots of things. To me, it's just keeping your spot. Every year, there's just so much talent coming in. So holding on to a place on the roster, and that can be as difficult as anything. And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
SGA on the drive and slam dunk by SGA.
SGA going hard to the basket and finishing it with some power.
There's the pick. Poole with no one around. His three-pointer's off the mark.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
And here's Duncan. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Poole against Duran. Back to Poole. Good ball movement here by Miami. Ayton kicks to Wagner. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Wagner's got 5 points in the quarter.
While Wagner certainly has that range, Franz is working on becoming more efficient from out there.
Duncan with a screen on Jerome. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Duncan.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. A different look for Miami. Naz Reid, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Edgecombe in for Jordan Poole. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. On the wing, Johnson drains it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Heat.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Duran sets the screen for Duncan. And Duran slams it in.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Back to Jerome. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead.
on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Shea attacks so quick. It's just incredibly difficult to cover him without fouling.
And with the most recent collective bargaining agreement, Tim, teams have felt the pinch of those new luxury tax and apron penalties.
Yeah, and the goal of those being put in place was to have more top-tier talent equally spread out around the league. And as you've seen, there's been some tough decisions already. Some teams have had to trade away some of their stars just to make the math work.
And sometimes it's hard to make that math work. There's so many moving parts.
And as a result, it's more important to be able to structure out your supporting cast than ever before.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Steps back. Over in the corner, Edgecombe. And again, it's Miami with a 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
SGA against Jerome. And stolen by Wagner. To the middle. Here's Ayton. Nails the baby hook. Ayton's got 8 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's the Roller Dancers.
1:39 left to play here in the second quarter. Tim, DeAndre Ayton was coveted as the #1 overall pick back in 2018.
Well, he moves so well for a 7-footer, and he's got great touch out to the mid-range. Kevin, his offensive game is special.
Jerome, a screen on Duran. Pass to Edgecombe. Over ball. Edgecombe, no good. For the Orlando Magic, they come in off a good outing against the Rockets in Houston. Here's Duran. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
A play like that can absolutely take the wind out of your sails. Just a tough break.
Wagner against Thompson. Pass to Jerome. Now here's Ayton. He's tightly guarded. And he drops it in from the low post. Ayton's got 8 points in the quarter.
He is dialed in right now. Perfect from the field this quarter.
Here's SGA. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Pass to Reed. Wagner with a screen for Reed. 6 to shoot. Now Jerome. Miami needs to get a shot off. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And so it's the Miami Heat with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. And against one of the toughest offensive players in the league, they've been doing a great job shutting down James Harden. We come back right after this.
Fans, let's burn it up and get ready for your pocket fight. Arena Entertainment.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Bunch of road games coming up. This could be a good challenge for them.
Yeah, it could bond these guys together, help team chemistry. And moving on now to that first half, tough sledding so far for the Magic.
They've looked weak.
That is more than enough of a
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game from VJ Edgecombe.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
Well, this is a nice adjustment, running the offense through him tonight. That's a nice little switch up.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. We've got Ty Jerome. Jalen Johnson is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Wagner. And it's Edgecombe in at the shooting guard position. Reid on the follow. And the Heat lead by 19.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
It's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
Well, it's been SGA's night, whether it's in the half court or out in transition.
Pass to Edgecombe. It's good from long range. Edgecombe's got 19 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's SGA. And slam dunk by SGA.
SGA left no doubt on that one. Throws it down.
Here's Edgecombe. Jerome deciding where to go with it. Back to Reid. Rebound by the Magic. Turing's got his 5th rebound in this one. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. The Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Back to you.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Wagner against Harden. Wagner outside. Pass to Jerome. Over SGA. Jerome. No good. The Magic trail by 16. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Duran with a screen on Reid. Harden. Harden taking flight.
And when Harden notices a lane to the basket, he takes it. Relentless in how he exploits the defense.
Pass to Edgecombe. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Duran. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And you think of the different styles of play. Tim, is there one that you prefer watching?
I personally like variety, Kevin. I like certainly three-point shooting. That's how I made my living. But I also want to see post play. And I want to see teams that also can beat you with isolation sets as well. I think those are the toughest teams to defend. They can hit you from any area.
They sure can. Duncan with the screen for SGA. Diving in. Johnson with the rebound. The Heat leading by 14. Pass to Edgecombe. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Stolen by Duncan. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance. Harden kicks to Thompson. Duran with the screen on Jerome. Here's SGA. And the dunk by SGA.
Well, defending SGA, this is what it's about. He can set you up and then break you down.
Jerome passes to Reid. Now Edgecombe. Johnson sets the screen for Edgecombe. To stop the drought. Orlando grabs the miss. Up next for him, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Now here's Harden. Defense is right there. Can't hit from in close. Miami's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Now Edgecombe. He's got 19 on the wing. Johnson. Wagner outside. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Wagner missing. The Magic trail by 12. Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
Here's Edgecombe. He's covered by Thompson. SGA against Jerome. And Reed has it in the corner. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Well, let's pump the brakes right here. Put a Band-Aid on this, and you've got to turn it around. The momentum is going the other way.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Orlando. .131 left in the third quarter of the game.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Harden with it. To the inside. Second chance effort. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on 8.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Poole. Nothing on the board. Pass to Walker. Here's Edgecombe. They could use a bucket, and the layup is up and in.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut back down to single digits on a much-needed basket there from Gilgeous-Alexander. Ayton a screen on Thompson. Here's Edgecombe. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Murray Boyle. Just 4 to shoot. Over Harden. The shot by Murray Boyles, no good. The Magic have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. Great third quarter for them offensively.
All the way up. The beard. Well, those were 2 loud points.
Poole against SGA. Here's Ayton. He's off on that one. And so it's Miami headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back to the action in... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. All out there with Harden. Then it's Williams. Then there's Jarrett Vanderbilt. And it's Simmons in at the 5 spot. This is out there for Orlando.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Walker finds Poole. Oh, good with the triple. The Magic trail by 7. Harden looking it over. Oh, Harden pressing the action.
How about the effort from Harden, pushing past the contact inside?
Harden against Wagner. Pass to Ayton. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Harden, no good. The Heat leading by 5. Walker the pass to Wagner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. And it's 7 points for Franz Wagner. Poole against Ball. Down low, tipped away. And here's the fast break. Poole leading the way. And that one is hammered home.
You can't be reckless around Wagner because he is always looking to be aggressive defensively.
Simmons, a screen on Poole. Ball, the pass to Simmons. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. Jordan Poole picks one up for the Magic. Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Thompson comes in for Williams. And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Ball. And Miami with a change here, too. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Walker. Here's Reid. Good D by Thompson.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Harden getting inside. It's Harden.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Poole. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Ayton. A three-pointer is right on target. Ayton's got 5 points now this quarter.
I love the confidence. Ayton knows he must continue to hone his jumper, especially shooting it off the catch. But he won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Pass to Wagner. Back to Jerome. Jerome with the screen for Johnson. No good from outside. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Magic. Trailing by 5. Back to SGA. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Pass to Edgecombe. Wagner with a screen for Edgecombe. Now Jerome. SGA with the steal. And that's a foul called on Shea Gilgeous. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call. And Orlando making a change here. Duran's checked in.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult,
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
It's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach of the Magic was giving across in the huddle. He said to them, quote, "We've worked hard to come back. We have them on the ropes, but we have yet to land the knockout blow. We'll see if they can." Back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Now Johnson, stolen by Duncan. Now Duran. Johnson rips down the board. 3, good.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
It's stolen by Johnson. Wagner against Thompson. Rebounded by Thompson. The Magic trail by 11. Jerome with the steal. That's tipped. Stolen by Thompson. And now Orlando on the break. Now Harden. 1:25 left here in the fourth quarter. Reed with the rebound. The Heat leading by 11. Johnson outside. Wagner against Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts up the three. The shot misses.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Duran sets the screen for Harden. A quick pass leads him right to the rack.
Oh, that's great TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Here's Edgecombe. He's covered by Thompson. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Duncan. Oh, that is a big-time jam. Now, here's Wagner. 7-second difference, shot in game clock. Johnson sets the screen for Wagner. Rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Harden! Johnson rips down the board. And so it's Miami winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, B.J. Edgecombe.